Robin Williams was an only child. His parents were busy in their careers, and Robin was often left alone as a child. While they were away, he would spend hours reading or reenacting famous battles with his huge collection of toy soldiers. His father, Robert Williams, was an executive with the Ford Motor Company, a man with a stiff and stern personality. He was an imposing figure to Robin, almost dignified. Robin later referred to his father as Lord Stokesbury, Viceroy to India, but he never called that to his face. He was too scared. Robin wanted the approval of his father, so he graduated from high school and enrolled at Claremont Men's College, a respected school in Southern California, to study politics and economics. But it was during his freshman year, when he took a class in improvisational theater, that he uncovered his true destiny. He realized he had a gift for performing and ad-libbing. He had an unquenchable passion for the stage. Robin remembers nervously discussing his poor school grades with his father, who said, "I'm not paying all that tuition for this." Robin replied, "It's okay, I found what I really love to do. I've decided I want to be an actor." His father thought his son's declaration was more of a dream that he would snap out of sooner or later, but Robin was convinced this was his path in life. Eventually, Robin Williams was enrolled at the prestigious Juilliard School in New York City, but after a few years, he eventually dropped out. He realized that he had what he needed to start doing his own material. Robin headed back to San Francisco, where he became a popular act in small stand-up comedy clubs. His stream of conscious comedy had the audiences roaring, 1 minute imitating Richard Nixon and the next a Russian oligarch. In 1978, Williams moved to Los Angeles, where he was cast as a friendly space alien in the television series Mork and Mindy. The show was an instant hit, and Williams was suddenly famous, really famous almost overnight. But after 4 years, the TV show's popularity faded, and his anxiety was overwhelming. His first 2 movies had flopped. He turned to drugs and alcohol to dampen his insecurities. He felt like his life was spinning out of control. In 1982, he would get a jolt that would change his life forever, as his close friend, John Belushi, died unexpectedly from a drug overdose. Robin Williams realized that the same outcome could befall him unless he somehow learned how to give up drugs and alcohol. At this point, his career was faltering, his marriage was unraveling, and to add to his challenges, his father's health was also failing. It was at this moment that Robin Williams decided he needed to spend more time with his father. Perhaps it was the sense that time was slipping away for both of them. Robin dropped his comedian mask, and his father Robert opened up to his son, leaving behind his usually stiff and stern demeanor. They discussed Robin's struggles over the past few years. Robin explained to his father that he might lose his family or his career if he didn't find himself and a path for stability and success. He told his father, "I guess that's why I came home." His father Robert explained to Robin how he overcame the hard knocks of his life. His father said, "When my father died, the family business went bankrupt. I was only a teenager, but I had to go work in the coal mines to help support the family." As Robin went to spend time with his father, day after day, he learned about the experiences that shaped his father's life. Stories of courage, perseverance, and ability to adapt to the circumstances. Stories that would change Robin Williams' life. His father had many harrowing near-fatal experiences as a naval officer in World War II. His ship was actually hit by a kamikaze pilot, and he watched numerous friends die all around him. His father expressed sadness that he could do nothing to save them. They spoke for many, many hours. His dad expressed the regret that he had not spent more time with his family while pursuing his career. These long conversations were eye-opening and deeply moving to Robin, especially the fact that he was finally having deep, meaningful conversations with his father, someone who he longed to have a close relationship with. His father also explained why he moved his family to California when Robin was only 16 years old. He said, "The automotive industry was going downhill. I loved what I did, but companies were losing their sense of pride, and I couldn't stand and watch it happen. I had to get out." This story by his father, although seemingly innocuous, struck a chord with Robin in an unexpectedly clear way. The advice he gleaned was that you can make your own choices and live with them. You decide what you want your life to be. You don't have to follow the path others have declared for you. With that newfound energy and belief, he went back to work. He realized he had to take some risks and refocus to claim the life that he desired. A few years later, in 1987, his father passed away. In that same year, Robin was nominated for an Academy Award for his performance as a funny and irreverent jockey in the movie Good Morning Vietnam. Robin Williams had made it. His career was a fulfillment of his dream to make people laugh, and as his career blossomed, he experienced even more opportunities to portray deeper, more complex characters. His personal life also enjoyed some sense of peace and happiness. In 1989, he married Marsha Kersey, and they had a daughter, Zelda, and a son, Cody. Robin Williams' career success can be traced back to those many long conversations with his father who influenced him to be courageous, chart his own course, and keep adapting until he's successful. Little did Robin know at that time that success was right around the corner. A few short years later, he would achieve his lifelong dream: life as a consistently successful, well-paid performer.